have another sheet like this one to marry that.
Hey.
Anything else? Okay. So we want to, you know, this is a good format. It's good information. Make sure you download the app that is on the phone that time stamps everything. That'll be super beneficial. So you haven't gotten me those updated, please work on those updated spreadsheets for encampments within your regions so we can have a good number of what we're dealing with here.
Be off for 2 seconds so I can wash my hands. I want to get the titty. I'm not essential oil on my hands.
I understand. Hey, what's up?
So, what else?
What's up, big boy?
Weekly schedule or TV schedule.
You just woke up?
We're gonna have to come up with a format that's gonna have to be used by all. That will have each city in the area that we're working.
You just woke up?
That we can provide to our partners to let them know when we're going to be in the area for litter.
Yeah.
Littering sweeping is the most complaints. Right now the complaints are about the sweeping of dump grounds.
Hey. Don't start.
And so
Hi!
Yeah,
most always is asking for whenever he meets with somebody and they want a schedule. So we need to be able to provide that schedule to our partners.
Where that coconut shit at?
And we're going to have to find a format that's good for all because we need to simplify the data. Any questions on that?
Julia, man. Let me see.
Sorry to interrupt. So we do have something already that we got your input on it. So who's going to be developing this new format, or are you going to use cloud as a model, or how are we going to come up with a new format?
So
I thought it was one in the bathroom.
I think the one
in the bathroom?
We were using in South,
Yeah, on the thing.
It's like the spreadsheet.
I think that's where we put it. We never put it back in his room.
Here we're going to be on this ramp on this day, and it's located within this city.
Alright, here I come.
No, it's not.
Alright. You see it? Come look.
Where?
What you mean? Come look at his face.
Huh?
Come look at his face real quick. Did you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
You okay? Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm joining up. Should be out there. Shit.
City is their partner. So, you know, I know that we have many different types right now of schedules, and I hate to add more work to what we're doing. So, I'm going to have to figure out what that's going to look like. Because last thing I want to do is give you guys another form to fill out. So,
just do the side.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Just do the side.
Okay, so this form that we implemented for East that I send in every week, and it's kind of schedule of 2 weeks out. It explains it. It has the cities. It has the CSR. There's any.
That's good.
Am I going to have to redo this again, or can I stay with mine?
Can you show me yours? Can you share your screen?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta send it. Let me see if it comes through.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
this is what I shared maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when we just took it off. We were still tinkering with it. Now we got each area that's involved. I received this yesterday.
You want to eat your booby?
And looking at highlighted.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. You cut it out. You cut it out.
He's like, I want my booty right now.
You're faking, man. He's a faker. Acting. How did nigga stop like that?
Let it go. Let it go. Strong ass. You strong, Butters. I'm getting booty.
That's good, Johnny.
I want your booby.
I think that this format is great.
Grown boy. You're a grown boy.
I'm not. I was gathering them on Thursdays and sending them out. I'm gathering them on Tuesday, no later than Wednesday, so that I can review these because I seen a couple mistakes in there.
Nigga,
We go back and we can fix it and I can question.
Growing.
So I got my eyes on it. Get it earlier. Make my adjustments. I make my phone calls. And we're good to go.
Like
Your mama gonna be asleep every month. Like, did you give him cereal yet? Did you give him food yet? What do you wait? I'm waiting 8 months. 8 months?
6, 8.
I don't know if we
Well, I don't know about this one.
use that.
The Lakers want Lowry?
You know, we organized it a little different by doing ramps and schedule that to be people in different cities and so it's kind of hard to come up with a something that will fit the needs of everyone because we all have different levels of political or amount of cities that we have within our jurisdiction. So, and in our case, I can imagine having to prepare one like this for a whole month, and we know that it's just a tentative schedule because things are going to change.
Prosperous. Superstition. Prosperous.
I guess, would it be easier if we just did
Money growing trees.
a 2-week schedule? Maybe this one's too detailed because you have.
Deb, it's not too detailed because the phone calls that we get, they're banging on us too, Carlos. You're not the only one they're getting on there. We're forever getting phone calls about different cities, and we're able to pull this up. Whoever calls it, we email it to them, and we can show them right when we get the phone call. Look at the time we've been spending in the city of Pasadena.
Wine taste, fruity flavor.
So,
I'm about to teach her what's the way. Shockwaves get the mind taser. Crystallization in your atmosphere. Levitator float over stratosphere.
And this is where it makes
Green
it
solar
really,
heat just to
I know that you
green
guys
solar
have
heat just to generate make the list. Green
and it
solar
works for
heat
you.
just to generate
And how can I come up with
molecular
something
genius
that
of
I
an
can apply
innovator.
to the external
Blindfolds, I can't see no competition. Tricks magical, so no superstition.
So it,
Prosperous,
it's a
got my
separate
money growing
document
trees. Flame
that
flamboyant,
just
500
has,
degrees.
when you're picking up litter, I think this is fine. I think we're gonna have to have further discussion on it. But the scheduling, I'm gonna have to figure, we gotta figure this out. I know that I have,
Leave it with the 12. I had asked him to extend it though.
what's your thoughts?
I mean, I ain't gotta extend it, my verse.
I like to keep it simple. I like the 2 weeks.
What you know? I don't know nothing.
Simple.
I don't know nothing.
I like the way it answered. Flame flamboyant, like 500 degrees.
Light?
I know that
said
you're
light?
using the,
No, flame
Okay,
flamboyant,
good.
Yeah, 500
Okay,
degrees.
yeah, right, okay. I like that. Yeah. Good game, man.
Yeah, and I don't want to make my people do another one, so we're going to do one or the other. And I've got people that come in on Wednesday, it's their birthday.
He like, give me that titty. He looked at him. He was like, I want that titty now.
Put down ramps and things, but I don't want to do a separate one for litter, one for
Can't check up on my
guardrail.
cake cause I'm the baker. Wine chaser. Fully full of flavor. I'm out of Tisa, what's the waiter? Shockwaves give the mind taser. Crystallization in your atmosphere. Never see the flow or the stratosphere. Green solar heat, just a generator. Molecular genius of an innovator.
Not what do we
Blindfolds, I
write.
can't see no competition. Traits magical, so no superstition. Prosperous, like my money growing trees, flame flamboyant. If I win the
I'm making me
dream,
like 2 more bills after the day anyway. So I always make me a bill or 2 after the trade deadline.
And who's going to figure this stuff out? Are we going to have to explain it to people? We want it so, like you said, somebody at the district office, we've been told this for years, well, so-and-so wants to be able to access it. Well, they never do access it because they want it. It's not easy for them. We need it so somebody can access it and it makes sense to them. So we don't have to explain what we are writing that we're going to go do, and then we don't get to it because we're too busy explaining it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Some of the thoughts that I have is, I know that we do the daily attendance on a real simple doc. If we were able to just do our work schedules in a doc like that, where it's available to everyone, you know, maybe that's the avenue, but something simple where we can still review it, where it's easy to input, and it's all, everybody's doing it the same way.
Yeah, what about our calendar? Didn't that help out in the city of Baldwin Park because they were screaming, ramping, and raving that we weren't doing enough over there? When everything from A to Z, when you had your meeting with them. I mean, I added the calendar last 2 months. It shows that we're going from the 605 to 10, which starts in Baldwin Park, all the way through Covina, West Covina. Once a month, we're doing that. I mean, that's proving that we're going through there. The work orders proved it, noted, shown to them. So how much more do we got to do in order to, I mean, prove that we're doing this? I mean, it was there. I mean, like Jane said, you know, our guys are swamped.
Who gives
And
a fuck
honestly,
what the
we don't even
human
have
do
full-grown
when alienated, alien feels you?
ranking
Captivated on the nation, now invisible. Computing levels inside of the ritual. How did it say it? What's the debate in? Lost in translation. Manuscript sacred. Practitioner. Patience. Practice your patience. My matter still darker than most celestial you. Bury your hopes, proceed to let go your goals. I could cleanse you, make it beneficial. In a Benz coupe, moving presidential. Practicing me magic, get a Benz coupe. Cool. Black magic, uplifting on my vertigo. Black magic help me color in my indigo.
I think that
black magic, black magic.
It boils down to
black magic.
You know, what can we provide them?
Black magic, uplifting
on
my
vertigo.
Across the district.
Black magic help me color in my indigo.
So we can
magic,
go do our work.
Black magic. Black magic, black magic. Please don't take me personal. Articulate, intricate, versatile, black magic, uplifted, my vertical, surgical, your magic, reversible. I'm Christ, so give me your life, you my energy, give me your light, few spells left, like give me your right, 3 blind mics, like hold on to sight.
A little
Since
more
with the senses and I'm sincere, virgin
easy to read.
Powers in my heart, pure.
And I know the calendar is very easy to read, but more bullet point presentation. Any ideas out there?
Damn.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah, what I sent you. See, let's go over this attachment real quick.
What the fuck, man? Oh, ass nigga, man. I got you, man. Nigga,
Thanks, Carlos.
Shit. Nigga ain't no fucking point guard.
Carlos, are you sharing yours?
I did take it out if John wants to finish his thought.
Nigga ain't no point guard, bro. Oh, come on. Good luck.
Who gives a fuck what a human do when alienated,
Now,
alien feels
what if
you?
we continue using our calendar
Captivated on
and
the nation, now
for some reason there's a meeting coming up and we download all the information like this and we submit that? Is that okay, Deb?
And what's the debate in?
Can you blow this up?
Oh, that nigga trash right there, man.
Practitioner, patience,
Oh,
practice your
this is,
patience. My matter still darker
this
than
is
most
the
celestial
after-
you. Bury your
after-
hopes, proceed to let go your goals.
This is the
I
after,
could
correct?
cleanse
Weak
you,
as fuck.
make it beneficial. Woo, in a Benz,
So,
woo, moving presidential.
What we're being
woo.
asked is, what are you going to do?
Magic in a Benz, cool.
And then they want to see what we did.
Cool.
So this would follow
Like
up
magic,
after.
uplifted on my
I think this is
vertical.
the,
Like magic, help me color in my indigo.
this would follow up
Magic,
after
black
the
magic.
other one. So they want both.
Black magic, black magic.
Okay.
This one,
Black magic,
It's another
uplifted
read out
on
here.
my vertical.
that's,
Like
you know,
magic,
the
help me
daily
color
work
in
order
my
information
indigo.
where it has the date and the comment of what we did and then the activity code.
Like magic,
So,
black
and
magic.
Anna's
Please don't
group
take
can
me
pull this
personal.
information so it's not going to be, you guys
Vertical,
aren't going to
like
have to
magic,
do it.
uplifted, my vertical, surgical, your magic, reversible.
It's just about the
I'm Christ, so
work
give me your life,
schedule.
you my energy, give me
Carlos,
your
can
life,
you share
feels
yours?
left, like give me your right, 3 blind mice, hold on to
Yes,
sight.
and one point that I wanted to bring was that I think what is missing here is what we had in the past.
Oh,
The
this nigga
district
won't
office
feed me.
normally was the one who communicated with external entities. We provided the information to them. They formatted in whatever format, executives or city elected officials or anybody, and then they would have that format. We would just provide the raw data to them, and they would provide that information, because I think now this is delegated down to us, and that's why we're finding a problem now to come with a common ground how to.
Come on, fellas, man. Let's play real ball, fellas. Like, swing to the open man, bro. Like, let's play real ball. Everybody gonna get their shots, bro. Like, I know y'all homies and shit. Like, y'all keep passing each other the ball. Like, but damn, my nigga, let's play real ball. Let's win. Shit. Like, make the extra pass. Like, don't you gotta force the shot? Oh wow, bro. They on bullshit, bro. These niggas on bullshit, bro.
Alienated, alien feels you.
Good shit, my nigga. I make those though, bro. I don't know why they got me missing them shits. Good shot.
How did they say and what's the debate in?
Man.
Lost in translation. Manuscript say practice your patience, practice your patience. My matter still darker than most electric you. Bury your hopes, proceed to let go your goals. I could cleanse you. In a Benz cool.
Keep passing this nigga the ball.
I can't even touch the ball.
Send me magic in a Benz cool. Benz cool.
Wow. What the fuck?
So now we're using this as our daily operations, which documents basically every single thing that we're doing. So when a little more detailed information is needed, this is where we go to be. This is the actual thing. Since IMMS is so difficult to to get everything in one place, we have to go to 2 different sources. So it's hard to come up with a standardized at this point, because each region has its own culture, its own methods of doing things for the longest time. And now, providing this standardized this information for the benefit of the elected officials, I know that's what the challenge is, but you gotta remember that this task was not down here at our level. It was at the district office level. So I think that's where we need to come up again with who's going to be collecting this, who's going to be sorting this out, who's going to be applying the protocols and provide the data in a format that is good and sufficient for executive and also for elected officials.
Oh, yo, fucking 99. Nigga, stay your big ass down low.
Bury your host, proceed to let go your goals.
Shit.
Any
issue, make it beneficial. In a Benz coupe, moving presidential. Practicing me magic.
If I want to see someone schedule, so I go to Outlook and look at the calendar, right? If Deborah's busy tomorrow, I want to set a meeting. Wondering if we can do something like that for each region, and when you click on that link, let's go to the detail what's planning for that day.
You could. Can I jump in?
Sure.
Is he big? Man,
I started working with it, and I shared with Paul.
where your defense at?
And we have a risk register
Nigga just want the ball. Fucking play.
Excel sheet that I share with him, and he can look at it whenever he wants.
Yeah, I think there should be some way that because the calendar format is simple, right? You can look at the dates and everything.
And the problem is how you put a report from the calendar and set everything for the last 6 months, or for the last, or for the next month, which is the information that we have to constantly retrieve. There is an application that I requested access to IT, but they denied it, and I believe we may have that option now with Teams, but that's a slow process for them to fully develop it. Which is SharePoint. SharePoint, it's something that everyone can contribute and work on a spreadsheet or whatever document we put there. But right now we don't have that access yet.
You can't just get SharePoint. Sorry, it's Maria. Good morning, everyone. We would have to purchase it. So we would have to decide what you want in SharePoint, because that's what we use. That's what we use in budgets, or what I used to use in budgets. So you pretty much have to get everyone together and decide what we want in the program. We would have to pay for it, and then we would just have to contract out the company to design it of what our needs are.
Can I jump in again? I've been working with Sammy and my group on an Excel sheet for the sexual harassment of people that haven't taken it, and we worked on it together through Teams. So you can do it. And you've seen the changes that I did. So we've been working collaboratively on Teams. So it's possible. It's out there right now. I mean, it's available to me. So, I mean, I think it's available to all of you.
Yeah, but the nice thing with SharePoint is anyone can go in at any specific time to make their changes, where we don't have to do like the whole Teams.
No, well, you can add team members. It's very easy.
Sergio, there are limitations as to the amount of people that can be updating at the same time. So that's one of the problems that we challenge. In this case, we would have, I don't know, maybe 100 supervisors out there trying to input information at the same time in the morning. So that's one of the challenges that we have. A lot of the spreadsheets it has a limited amount of users at the same time.
That's my nigga, dog. He big as hell.
I don't know the limit.
So, this is a little bit of an icebreaker, right? This is just what we're gonna have to work on and resolve. Once you guys provide me the schedule, I've been trying to take it and make it palatable. and I need to make it that piece easier. So we'll continue to have the discussions. Mostly what people are asking for is not all. We can find a format for just the litter and the sweeping, and then go from there. So we'll continue to discuss how that format is going to be, but we won't solve it today.
Weak ass 99, dog.
Okay.
I fucking hate this
Deborah,
game.
this is Paul. I have a question.
Sure.
Is this template different than the one Hamid and I are kind of putting together for elected officials? Are we doing multiple templates for multiple things? I just want to get some clarification on that.
Sure. So the one that you and Hamid were working on was from a group, right? Tommy sent a group of templates. I sent those templates to Gloria for her input, and I sent you this morning what that was. So
yeah, she completely changed the whole thing, which is more like field maintenance before and after photos at a county route and post mile. So I just thought that was a little bit different ask than what we were originally putting together, which was expenditures, the 6 major maintenance categories for the field, like litter, graffiti, and then some of the engineering projects and mapping to go along with it.
Yeah, so there's another doc in there. I don't know if you looked at all of them, but there's one in there that has that we spent this much in litter, we spent this much in here, and this, that, there, and then all the projects, and then they want this extra thing with all the pictures and locations of the encampments that have been cleaned and worked on.
Okay.
So
the table that Gloria provided you, it really doesn't have any project information, no engineering information of planned projects in construction, maintenance projects. She wasn't really interested in that information.
We are. That information will go on there. It's on the there's a doc, and I think it might have been in Tony's comments. I'll give you a call.
I'll have to look at it more. I just looked at it real quick, so let me look at it in more detail. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's a paper doc there that has kind of that outlay on it. So, but yes, absolutely, we want to tell him.
Man, I gotta help this nigga, dog. Like, why I'm down here, gotta help you.
Deborah, one approach that I think that we can maybe include in this conversation is the one that we already use for red folders. Someone has collects all that information and puts it in a format that is understandable to the external people. That way, there is a lot of elements involved there, which is basically translating our maintenance language to what the people can understand. And I think that's one of the biggest problems, because we provided these schedules and everything to some cities, and they come back and now they want us to explain it to them. Like example is Long Beach, because for us it's common language, for us it's natural, but for them it's foreign language. So I think that's why we need someone who actually does the translation for the externals.
Yeah. So
Jada,
she's the one. Jada, and is the person who kind of translates all the information that we do on red folders.
Dribble 100 times.
Knock on wood. There's the red folders are few and far between. I would need a whole team just to manage what they're asking. So that's why trying to figure out a way that we can roll it up easier, and then distribute.
Yeah, that would just be way too much work for Jada. That's a lot.
Damn, right here.
Yeah.
Can't get room for shit on this motherfucker.
So, any other
threes too, though? Shit.
Any other comments? So we'll continue we'll continue the discussion on this. So.
We going for 6. God damn.
Damn. What's today? Oh, our phone bills was due yesterday.
It was, okay.
They just clipped us.
Oh, that's what that was? Okay.
I tried to call Citizen. She was like, "You're disconnected, ma'am." Bust my buffer.
Who what?
Automated disconnected lady busting my buffer.
You want to play it? I'll play it.
Everything's okay. Your mommy, she has you. You got your mommy. It's gonna all be fine, okay? Okay, Buzz. You know it's gonna be fine. I got you, Buzz. Her mama, she got you. Some matcha.
You still sleepy, baby? Nope.
Oh, let me see your face. Oh, Jupiter.
What happened? You threw up?
Why you always throw some people in the lab? That's not good for you. You gotta stop doing that.
They got a problem.
Jojo, I just took a bath. You just took a bath too, brother. Yeah, you just took a bath. You good boy. Here, let's see if you can hold this other one. Oh, there it is. Let's see if you can hold this other one. Okay.
I just wake up wide awake.
You know how he get down. Looks like his sleep is still literally passing out. hold it with this hand. You got it? You just hold it like this. You got it? You gotta hold it, brother. Why you laughing, booty butt? You just gotta hold it. You got it? You don't got it. Here. There you go. You got it. You gonna hold it? Hold it. Two hands. Like this. And hold it. Yes. See? Here it says, see your hand. See your hand. You're holding it.
What the fuck?
You hold it, then you eat it. Like that. Got the two hands, Juju. It don't count with your other hand. You need both of them at the same damn time, like this. Hold it.
Dog, this nigga weak as fuck.
Or you can hold it with one hand like that, but it's gonna be hard for you to eat it. You can't. Okay, this little dude. That's not how you supposed to do it, Juju. He holding one of the ears in his hand. He eating his hand with the ear in his hand. With the bunny.
Yeah.
He's still eating his hand though.
The beast is more comfortable.
I didn't ask your opinion. So you just start talking to me. Chill for there. You wanna go outside with your mommy? You gonna let me get dressed and go play? Yeah, I get your dress so we can talk to it. You gonna eat my hand? You supposed to eat this. I gotta file your nails because you fucking me up.